After the end of the Great War, it came to light that atrocities were being committed, not only on the battlefields, but also beyond them, in secret workrooms of the First Circle. To try and stop the vile endeavor, Ordo Iridei came to being. Its purpose was to restrict unauthorized research, experimentation, and exploration of the void. Not all, however, are willing to be controlled.
This is what I've been looking for.
He who seeks does not err.
Did you hear something?
Hello, MonkeyMon81 here, Poor Man's Gamer, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about a Game Pass gem. Welcome to the last case of Benedict Fox, a Metroid-esque dark adventure game, with your main character adventuring into the memories of the deceased to uncover the truth and figure out what your elusive father was up to, and many more mysteries. Throughout this game, you will run into many unique characters, and mysteries will keep piling up, but at least you have your shadow companion with you to help you in combat and platforming segments. This is a 2D side-scroller, by the way. I thought that would be cool with the Metroid-esque adventure game, but apparently there was a couple of 3D ones. So, just to clarify, this is not a review. I just wanted to shine some light on this game, because played it on Game Pass, thought it was pretty cool, and, might be worth picking up for the $25. Saw it at a showcase, thought it was cool, but then I saw no ads for it upon launch. This launched right beside Redfall, and I think that kind of Redfall and the disaster that was kind of just exploded over this game, because I saw nothing about this. I didn't see anything about it on Xbox, nothing. Like, it just shadow dropped, which is a shame because it was at a Jeff Keighley's game thing, I believe, is where it was announced for Game Pass. I don't know. This seems kind of cool to me. But moving past that, that is the sole spotlight. My only criticism with the game from the time that I played from it is I had issues with my controller. I was using an analog stick for platforming because you have to use a D-pad for other stuff. And while I was using it, it felt like I would randomly just lose momentum in jumps, causing me to fall, or I would get like stuck to the ceiling or stuck in place. It was really weird. Like, I couldn't properly move as I wanted to, and I don't know if that's a design or not. So that was really my only problem with the game, like, game design. The combat's a little bit stiff, but it's pretty easy to get used to, and there's a lot of ways you can cheese it with items and everything. But that's about my only gripe. I really love the atmosphere of the game, though. The Sherlockian meets Cthulhu-esque vibes happening in the story. Is very steampunk, and really these unique abominations of enemies are happening, so it's just really cool to see. Like, I think whoever did the art design and the music design for this game did a really top-notch job. The story and the mystery happening with everybody is pretty interesting as well. The voice acting was good, and a lot of the ideals here are really cool. I don't know if they all come together properly. So, moving on to the last bit here. The game is not going to hold your hand for a lot of the puzzles. So, it's going to start off fairly easy, but you're going to really realize the level of puzzles you get once you start getting a couple of the keys. And then you're going to be like, okay, I understand that. And it's going to be like, okay, cool. That puzzle was your 101 lesson. Now you're taking a College 300 course, because it's going to put you straight into cryptography classes, essentially. And if you did not read those notes, boy, you're going to be spending some time on them because you're going to need to master that cryptography key. It's really important. It opens up key areas, extra areas, treasure areas, hidden areas. It's pretty much your main puzzle solution that I've noticed for the majority of the game. And only gripe with that is when you get the cryptography key, it's missing 2 sliding discs on it, so you can't fully adjust it, which I think is stupid that you have to go back and find them around the world. I would have just given it all to you at once, but that's me on the game design. Another issue is I came across a couple puzzles that would let me activate, even when I didn't have the key pieces to do the puzzle. And to me, that's also stupid. Like, I think you should just, like, put up a thing or, like, block me from doing the puzzles. Like, hey, you're missing required information for this puzzle, or hey, you literally cannot do this puzzle right now. I did, like, 3 cryptography puzzles and 1 auto puzzle where I lacked the key item to complete it. And it made me mad because I had the solution, but I did not have the equipment for that solution. Which, makes me mad as someone solving a puzzle, but I don't know. I would find a way to fix that. But overall, pretty fun game. However, if like these puzzles and stuff aren't to your liking, I would just look up a guide, a no spoilers guide, because you're not missing out on much if you look up a guide for the puzzle, because again, a lot of them are going to be cryptography keys. I'd pick the ones you want to do and the ones you don't. Like, I'd say spend 5 to 10 minutes on the puzzle and then look up a guide, probably. It seems like the right way to go about it. But again, because some of them will let you activate them without the key information, you might be really mad if you spent 5 minutes on it and then you had to look up a guide. But that's my thoughts on it. If I had to give it a rating from what I played of it, it's a soft 7. Could drop to a 6, could go up to a 7.5. Really all depends. I didn't finish the game. I actually almost rage quit during a sequence because the game was just not functioning as intended. But I'm not going to go into that because I figured out that it was possibly a me error because I didn't even think I could use a certain ability. Because when you get the double jump, it's not a regular double jump, and I don't know if the game told me this in the menu or not, but you need to be close enough to a ceiling for your tentacle to pull you up to the ceiling. And I was like, oh, okay, that would make sense. Even though later you get a triple jump, and I'm just like, how would the triple jump work? Because if I'm close enough to be pulled to the ceiling, that's my double jump. Or is a triple jump just that I could do a second double jump after falling a certain degree in the air? I don't know. It was all really stupid. But either way, game's on Game Pass. You should give it a glance. I think minimum you should play it for an hour. After an hour or so, you should know if that's the kind of game you want. And if you want to keep playing it, obviously you can keep playing it on Game Pass. And if you want to buy it, it's only $25. And that's about it. I just wanted to shine some light on this game because I thought it was kind of cool and unique. A little bit janky, but, you know, that's what you expect from indie development. Well, that's what I expect from indie development. And, yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.